Good morning, my wonderful oils family. Hope you guys are having a fabulous Thursday. So I wanted to hop on real quick and share with you a fabulous tea that I've been doing for, oh my goodness, a little over a week now that I super love. And I'm gonna kind of explain a little bit behind what autophagy is. But first, let's make the tea. So here I've already steeped my black tea and my green tea. They're both organic, and they, since I am kind of sensitive to caffeine, know that caffeine in teas go through your system slower, as well as they're a lower volume than in coffee. It's just a different type of caffeine. But you can also get decaffeinated tea. Just make sure that it is done with no heat, that it is what's called like cold press or cold washing, things like that. So it's not done with any heat to decaffeinate, as well as not done with any chemicals. So that's really super important. But green tea tends to be kind of low already in caffeine, so you really shouldn't have a problem unless you're super, super sensitive. But what's super cool is you don't even have to use the teas to do this autophagy, because the key components are going to be your bergamot oil, so your bergamot oil and your cinnamon oil and coconut oil. So we're going to put a drop of, and I like my stopper on my cinnamon because too much cinnamon can kind of intense. So I'm going to put one drop of cinnamon in my tea, and then bergamot. My goal always is one drop. Sometimes two goes in, just because it comes out kind of fast. So one, and then I'm going to do about a teaspoon's worth of coconut oil. I'm gonna put it in there. And the reason why I'm not putting this all in first, because I'm going to use my emulsifier so that nothing sits on the top. And then I like the Stevia Sweet Drops vanilla cream with this particular tea. It just makes it super yummy. So I'm going to do about 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then I'm going to grab the emulsifier. Make sure I don't go spinning everywhere. Okay. And then you can add coconut milk if you want to, almond milk, if you like yours to be kind of creamy. I'm in the mood actually to make this one creamy. It's brand new. This is the almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, California Farms. I like this one because it has no, the filler called carcinogen. It's carcinogen free. So it's just super nice. If I get my almond milk, this is usually how I try to get it. And then coconut milk, usually in a can. So I'm gonna put a little bit of almond milk. And then I want this to kind of, emulsify again. So we're going to, now I have it super full. Can you see that? Make sure I don't get it swirling everywhere. Okay. So here we go. Hopefully that's cooled down a little bit so I can now take a sip. Very nice. And now I can share with you a little bit. So autophagy. What is autophagy? I've been learning a lot about autophagy. One of the books that I read, Glow 15, which is all about our skin health, our repairing our cellular structure, things like that. I really hate when books say, a blah, blah, blah plan to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. But this book really is not so much about losing weight as it is about revitalizing your skin, revitalizing your cells, and supporting your brain health, because ironically the Alzheimer's book that I've been reading is talking about autophagy as well. So super good. So why these particular ingredients in this autophagy tea? So bergamot, which we find in Earl Grey tea, right? But Earl Grey tea, especially if it's not organic, it's going to be coming from a synthetic bergamot oil, so yucky, we don't want that, right? We want the whole oil. We want the therapeutic oil like what we get with our doTERRA oils, right? So when we are getting the therapeutic oil, what it is, bergamot is a polyphenol rich tea when you're doing it as herb with the black leaf as well. It can induce autophagy to remove toxins from your cells and keep your heart healthy. By doing so, it improves insulin sensitivity to lower blood sugar with its statin-like properties. It can decrease total cholesterol and triglyceride levels, blah, blah. It can give you many autophagy benefits. So why the green tea? The green tea has polyphenol, increases your metabolism and reduces anxiety. The polyphenols, the active polyphenols like EGCG in green tea activates autophagy. All right, so that's just another thing. Cinnamon, it's high in antioxidants. It's shown to increase autophagy and have the ability to turn on longevity-related genes. So like green tea, cinnamon activates neuroprotective proteins and can reduce the negative effects of oxidative damage. Cinnamon has been shown to protect the brain cells from neurodegenerative diseases, and we can just, think of all the different ones that are out there, right? Cinnamon can also protect against cell damage, cell mutation, tumor growth, things like that. Studies have revealed that these health benefits come from an autophagy-inducing compound called cinnamaldehyde, which can inhibit tumor growth by protecting cells from damage, which also encourages these cells to be self-destructive, right? So then coconut oil. Why coconut oil? It's nature's richest source of healthy medium-chain fatty acids, makes the perfect ingredient to help you start your day with fat first, because that is part of her key in this book, is understanding that it's satiating, fat is. So it eases our hunger and stimulates autophagy by increasing our ketone levels. It helps permeate cell membranes easily and can be utilized effectively by our body. It easily is digestible because the MCTs are sent directly to our liver, which they are immediately converted into energy rather than being stored as fat. Also, the ketones produced stimulate metabolism, and that promotes fat burning. So by as simple as the cinnamon, the bergamot, and the coconut oil, you're helping with that restorative aspect, the autophagy that is going on in your system. So I encourage you to read more on autophagy, and definitely, check out really great resources that are not just your mainstream science and education and medical stuff, but Dr. Kellyanne talks a lot about it. Dr. Hyman talks a lot about it. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that Dr. Perlmutter, I think is his name. These are all brain doctors, right? You're great functional doctors who are really understanding that marrying of West and East medical world, right? So it's not about throwing out one or the other, but about seeing the synergy of them together. So you guys enjoy your autophagy tea. I'm going to, and you have a beautiful and blessed day. Take care. God bless.